Hey guys, it's Shannon from iHeartRadio Canada. Here with Reneé Rapp. Let's get a round of applause, guys.
Thanks.
Yay. How are you doing? You said you're a little sleepy.
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
Tough doing all this.
It is. It's interesting. I haven't had to like do anything in the morning after a show yet. This is my first, and I literally don't know how people wake up ever. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's up. This is your first time in Toronto?
Yeah, I've never been here before.
Welcome.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you
sick.
for being here.
Dude,
Amazing.
thanks for having me.
What do you
guys are
think?
cute here. It's nice. I like Mandy's. That's really nice. That
Nice.
salad place.
Yeah.
I'm going there.
Nice.
I like the chips. I think everybody's pretty hot. It's been nice.
Yeah.
It's been nice.
I was saying you got all the gays out last night
Yes.
at the show.
Yes.
And they bring the signs. They bring creative signs with every show.
Creative is exactly the word that I would have used to. They're insane.
Yeah.
They're insane. Sometimes I'm like, is this like wrong of me to read this out loud?
Like the one last night.
What was last?
It was like rap.
To be honest,
your-
that was so tame. That
Really?
was literally so tame. Yeah. In Montreal, somebody had a sign that was like, take my virginity. And I was like, oh, that's so like interesting. And also like, I almost am like, can I be reading this out loud? I was like, I actually don't know how old you are. I don't even know if I should be reading this out loud.
Right.
And yeah, it's an internal struggle. However, they're very funny.
Yeah. And you handle it very well, though.
Thanks,
It like
man.
turns it into a whole bit. I'm like always excited every night.
Yeah, it makes
To
me
see.
it makes me giggle.
Yeah. We got you a little something for hitting 1 million followers on Instagram.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
A little gift for you. It's kind of heavy.
Thanks.
So
Oh,
careful.
thank you. Oh, it is kind of heavy.
Yeah.
Wait.
Just a little something.
Thank God, because I haven't seen not one since I've been in Canada.
They're hard to find in Canada.
I'm figuring
so
that out.
I hunted and gathered, and I got you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You don't understand. Also, I'm really dehydrated today, so this is gonna help.
There you go. We got you a little iHeart water bottle too down there, and
Oh
it's
my
already
God.
it's full of water. So
Oh.
if you're thirsty,
Thank you.
we just want you to feel comfortable.
I needed
you
that.
know?
I needed that.
All right, let's talk some music.
Okay.
I'm such a fan of the album.
Thanks, man.
With so many of your songs being like a reflection of the period of time that you were in when you wrote them, what's happening in your life right now that might be material for songs in the future?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah. Being on tour, and having a personal life is really difficult, and maintaining feeling like a person is really hard. And I used to think that it was kind of like self-absorbed to say this, but I actually do really feel this way now. I think it's very difficult to not feel like an object to people who are close to you in your life. And I don't necessarily fault anyone for that. However, it doesn't feel good.
Right.
So that's been like my biggest hurdle in this tour.
Yeah.
Is I feel like tossed around like a little puppet a
Right.
little bit. Yeah, which is not fun at all.
Right.
Yeah.
As I would imagine too, like as your notoriety changes, I'm assuming would have to be more wary of like the people that you bring into your circle. How do you measure that and making sure that friends aren't joining for the wrong reasons?
I don't. I think that I think I have a lot of really great people in my life. I think that my lifestyle just changes a lot day to day, and it's difficult to like not feel weird sometimes. So yeah, because it happens with the closest people in my life. It happens all the time. All the time. It's really strange.
Right. With this album, were there ever any conversations about any features? Did that ever come up?
I mean, we kind of talked about it, but I think that I wanted just my debut album to be just me.
Yeah.
I think features are something that I should also earn. Like, I want to earn the musical respect from people that I look up to want to feature with me because they think that I'm good. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I want to earn that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, totally. So next album, Reneé Rapp featuring
my
Frank
God.
Ocean,
Absolutely.
Beyonce.
Absolutely. Everybody.
Yeah. Just slide into the DMs.
100%. I mean, it would be great.
Would you slide into DMs of artists that you're interested in having?
I'm too insecure.
Yeah.
No, I'd be too insecure. I'd be like, oh, they think I'm stupid. I would just be too nervous.
No, but I feel like everyone just like sings your praises.
I can understand that it looks that way. It does not feel that way. It doesn't feel bad. It just doesn't. I'm just very anxious and nervous.
Yeah.
So.
No, that makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense. Do you fangirl when you meet celebrities?
Do I fangirl? I fangirl about very specific people. Like I fangirl about like Mark Cuban. That to me is exciting. I fangirl about like if I met one of the kids off of like Kids Baking Championship, I'm going crazy. But like I don't think I would fangirl over. No, I don't think so. Just like my favorite artist. Like if and when I meet Frank Ocean, hopefully, I think that would be a situation where I would have like a real like stan moment. I never really understood fan culture until I saw him at Coachella this past year, and it was the greatest. It was the single greatest night of my life. Wow. I was like, I cried the entire show, and I will never forgive y'all who hated on that set.
I was gonna say it got mixed.
I will never forgive y'all for what you did to that man.
Yeah,
I love him so much, and that was the greatest night of my life.
Do you think he's gonna come back now, or do you think he's gonna just like go away for a while now that after that show?
I can imagine that it would be extremely difficult to hear and read things that people say about you when you're going through such an incredibly tough time, and after having such a major loss in your immediate family and playing a festival in honor of your late brother. I can imagine that would be really difficult to come back from. Yeah. So I really, really, really would love that, absolutely, but I'm sure that will take time. Yeah. So
maybe when you DM him about the second album,
maybe when I DM him about, babe, I'm rooting for you,
and he'll be like, you know what, I wasn't gonna come back, but
now
Renee's calling. Yeah. So it's gonna happen. What other names did you have in mind for the album? Because I remember you posted like a screenshot of your notes, and it was like all these names crossed out.
We had so many. I mean, we thought we were talking about Tilt for a while because I was like, I'm so on Tilt. We were talking about like something like Blue. I mean, ideally, I think in a perfect world, my debut album would have been called Blonde, but that again has been used, so that wouldn't work. And I said Towhead because I was born like bleach blonde as a baby, and then one of my friends was like, "What the f does that mean?" And I was like, "Okay, I'm not doing this." So many things. Nice. So many things, and none of them made sense at all.
Yeah. Was it just like words that come to you that you're like, I want this?
It was just like words that felt representative of the era that I'm in right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
How was performing in Charlotte last week?
Actually, really fun. I was very anxious. I was most nervous about that show just because, like, I feel like, I don't know, the place you grow up in, you just have so many memories there. And I was there all 18 years of my childhood. So I was very nervous. But it was actually really, really, really fun. And also very, like, dissociative. Like, I was very nervous and uptight. And I was also, like, I've never had more people be, like older people who, like, know my parents be like, you're just like one of my own. And I'm like, no, I'm actually not. And that's like, okay. And we can say that that's not true, and that's fine.
Why do they say that? Just because now?
I just think it like feels good for them to say that. And I'm like, that's awesome. I actually am, interestingly enough, not feeling like that feels good for me, but I'm glad that you can say something to me in this moment that feels good for you, and absolutely take that opportunity.
Yeah, where that like,
is great to hear. I'm like, what are we doing? It's okay. Like, I don't have to be like one of your own. I'm pretty sure you're homophobic. I don't even think you like me. Right. Just say that. Yeah. It's okay.
That goes back to the notoriety thing where it's like, people all of a sudden want to be like, oh my goodness, Reneé.
Yes. And it's interesting. It's very interesting.
My fiance's from Charlotte.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so I've been to Charlotte like 10 times this past year. Just from like dealing with family things there and things, but I love it. It's so nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's beautiful. North Carolina is beautiful.
I know it is. Yeah. It's such a gorgeous state. Underrated, in my opinion.
It is.
Yeah. Besides the like homophobia
and hatred and racism.
Yeah, sometimes we don't hold hands at Target, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so you've talked before about tattoos and not liking that song because you don't like who the song is about. How is it now, because you didn't include this song in the EP, but how is it now performing that song night after night?
I just cannot believe that I had those intense feelings in that moment that I made up that they were towards someone, because they were absolutely not. Every time I sing, I'm like, if you saw who this song was about, you would all be so ashamed. Like, I just can't. I'm just like, you guys would all be so saddened to be like, this is who she was talking about.
Right.
This is who she was fucking. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm saddened every day. Mind blown.
Yeah, that you have to now sing it.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is so weird.
Yeah.
So weird.
Right. When you had a conversation with Drew Barrymore, she mentioned that you two have some like projects in the works. Do you remember that?
I do.
When you guys had your chat?
I do.
Can you say anything about what that might be?
I can, but I love her.
That's it?
I just love her. I can't, but I love her.
And it'll be something that we're very excited about?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm dying. I love you and I love her, so I just like, I want to know.
She's the best.
Yeah, totally. What type of Halloween person are you with Halloween coming up?
Well, I never really like committed to Halloween in the past. I committed to a lot of things as a child. I don't know. The last couple years I haven't really done anything. Hopefully,
Because you have a show on Halloween this year.
I do have a show on Halloween this year. I don't know what I'm gonna do or be, actually. We gotta kind of figure it out. But yeah, and then there was the whole like SAG thing with like, don't dress as struck work. And
yeah.
And I was just like, come on. I was like, okay. I was like, 100%. I fear we've lost the plot. Like,
yeah.
People were like, yeah, my kid is gonna be like a scab if he dresses up as like fucking like Woody from Toy Story. I was like, wait a minute. That was a funny headline to read.
Yeah.
To wake up and be like, am I about to rethink my Halloween costume like a week before Halloween?
Right. And can you imagine getting in trouble for that too? Where you're like, why is Reneé not in anything anymore? And we're like, well, she dressed up as...
I was like, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy and maybe I'm being a little selfish, but I was very confused at that. It just made me laugh.
Right.
It really just made me laugh.
Yeah. No, that was funny.
But I hear it. It just was funny.
That's so funny. Yeah. So will you dress up on stage, do you think?
I think so. Yeah, I hope so. If I
Nice.
can like get my shit together, for sure.
Yeah, totally. What are you manifesting for yourself next? Because you've accomplished so much.
Thanks.
Is it Best New Artist at the Grammys?
I mean, yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I just want to take time for myself.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, but I want to take time for myself. Just like a little bit. I think I've spent this year really happy a lot of times, but also at the same time like knowing that I'm doing the wrong thing. Just like in my personal life, like I've lived for a lot of other people, and there are people that I love, but I think like in growing up and in maturing, hopefully, I have really got to like look out for myself a little bit more. I let my boundaries be squashed a lot because I really love people. And if I don't feel like the, intention is horrible, then I will get bulldozed by people that I love. And so I'm going to try to not let that happen, which is a very hard thing to do.
Yeah. No, I totally feel that. It's like that people pleasing mentality.
Totally.
Right? Yeah. I'm the exact same way.
Yeah, I'm a huge people pleaser.
Yeah, me too. So that's good. How are you planning on doing that? Just like standing up for yourself more?
Just doing harder just like saying hard things, and that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Reneé,
yeah.
Thank you so much for hanging out.
Thanks, man.
So nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thank you for my spindrift.
Of course.
Thanks,
Enjoy.
man.